So people keep saying, oh, we want to see you ride, or we want to see you bust tricks. And for me, that's kind of weird because I'm not the trick guy, I'm more likely to want to find a long downhill that I can just get a lot of speed and carve back and forth through the driveways and drop off the curbs and stuff, because I grew up, in Southern California as a skater and snowboarder, surfer and everything, but surfing it was great, but snowboarding for me was like the ultimate ride. Finding just moguls and banks and all that, and being able to just pop air and have no worries about the landing, because one, you're strapped in and it's snow, it's just brilliant. So for me, it's like, I like speed, I like the downhill, I like just bombing. So tricks, it's like I can manual at 40, it's like good. Those are my tricks. But I think that growing up with all this stuff and in LA and with the TV and movies and having worked in it, that's where the two come together. I get to film these guys riding and use my expertise and knowledge of industry and shots and After Effects and how to do different things, and I get to use that while I'm filming, and so we get really great shots and cool stuff. So like for instance, there was one time where we have this, we used to, where we were at in Rose at the old headquarters, there's this long downhill back alley, and there's banks up these driveways and everything because it's elevated. It's just a brilliant run. And so one day we just start hitting it, and halfway through I realized that the board I'm on, the back caster's bent, so I'm kind of limited as far as turning left. So about halfway down the hill, we're really cruising, and I'm filming and getting some good low shots, and I realize this, and then we get going faster and faster, and I'm just like, oh man, I just keep filming, it's all good. It's looking great. So we get to the bottom, and I'm finally like, I gotta stop. And so I jump off, praying I can run that out, and I do, and I keep filming the guys, and it ended up just being a really awesome shot where we're going down, and then all of a sudden it just stops, and the guys keep going and get this really neat perspective, and it just worked out really great. And I jumped right back up on the board and started following them down again, and it turned out to be something that was kind of cool, a little happy accident. That's most of what I do, is just got these guys in frame, and I'm going downhill as fast as I can, just kind of hanging on, hoping I don't die, That's the story of my business and my tricks. One of my favorite videos, and it's my love and hate relationship with it, is from way back in the beginning, from the Wave Protein Tour. The first time anyone had ever brought people together to ride, just to ride. I mean, when we met, it was for a training where we had all been brought together and learned how to teach, and learned about the board and the category and industry and market and all this stuff. And it was a lot. It was great to take in the beginning because it was so new and it was cool, but this tour that they put together and let us put on was the first time that riders had been brought together to ride. Like, you guys, go ride, make videos. And it was awesome. Because it pushed us as riders way further than we thought we could get, and it drove the content just so fast and far. I mean, we were pumping videos out every single night. And the tour was only like 8 days, so it was just like non-stop. We'd get up at crack of dawn and get out to the props if we could before it got busy at 9. So we're filming all day, we're getting content, we're traveling, going to the next place, filming, going to the next place, filming, eating maybe, and it was just awesome. But you know, at the end of the day, it's like we have to sit at the hotel and rest, and I have to keep working because we need to get these videos out, so we just crank them out. So, you know, it was just like places like Cunningham's. I mean, it's like one of the top rated skate parks ever because, you know, we understand why. It's got a full pipe and a clamshell, 2 of them I think, and more pools than we even got to ride. There was probably 50 yards of just continuous pool. It was nuts. That was just one of them, and there were like 6 or 8, I don't even know. It was nuts. It was like dream come true. Somebody who was a skater went in to San Jose and said, I have a skate park, and didn't really tell anybody that this was like the dream park for anyone. It was awesome. When we were living at the house in Rose, the old headquarters, we were at the bottom of like a 3-block hill, and all the water would just flow to the bottom, and the drainage, quote unquote, that was there would just totally fill up. So we got all of the water that was coming down. And so one time we were sitting in the box end, and we hear this crazy thumping, and it was like, gee, it's coming down. So we come outside and it's like crazy rain, and we're like, oh, the street's gotta be flooded. And with my super awesome, fantastic surf skateboard that I have, we took it out and of course went bombing the hill and right into that huge pool, and water's going everywhere, and we started laying down and trying to pop up like it was surfing. It was fantastic. And you know, it was just a great time. I don't even think we ever put a video out for it, but it was just like that kind of stuff, you know. That's what pushes a category forward, when you're taking the things that you've got and you're just having fun times with it. You're pushing the envelope and stretching things and doing things you're definitely not supposed to, as long as you're being safe, you know. It's all in good fun, and that's what gives you new ideas.
Save.
Yeah, we get to woo. Dude, I saw your head and I was like
That's going in there.
manual and then drop it.